Peace and power, everyone. Hope all is well. Hope this message finds you well. I would like to give some wisdom on this holy old dude, Ogbe Òkànràn, right? So, this old dude is known as, there's two parts, Ogbe on the right and Òkànràn on the left, right? Ogbe representing road open or open road. And then Òkànràn on the left is representing a new direction, right? And when you put them together, it's open road leads to new direction, right? So saying that the road you travel is open, but you might want to take a different approach. You might want to, take a different path, right? You want to go about it, whatever it is that you come in E5 for, you want to go about it possibly in a different way, right? And I love that because, it's a new year. We want to switch things up. We want to kind of move energy around. So this is letting us know that, hey, the energy is there. The road is yours, right? The doors are open, but you're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have to move some things around, right? Because on the flip side of that, if you don't, you'll get stuck in the way you were going about doing what you were doing, right? So here's a short story from Ogbe Òkànràn that I love to hear, and it's full of wisdom. So I'm grateful to being able to learn this because E5 gives us wisdom for our everyday life, practical, right? So here we go. All right. E5 was cast for Ogbe when Ogbe was going to a town. He was asked to sacrifice 4 nails and 8,000 calories. However, he only sacrificed 3 nails and 6,000 calories. The Babalawo told him to go on that road with your nails, right? And go ahead and start hitting the nails into the ground, one at a time. So Ogbe got to the main road and he started with the first nail. He nailed the first nail to the ground, right? So guess what happened? He nailed that nail. A lot of money came out. It appeared as he was hitting it, boom, money came out, right? So he was like, oh, wow, I got it. So he started collecting all the money. Okay. Next, he was like, well, shoot, let me go ahead and put in the second nail. So he went and did the second nail, did the same thing, nailed it to the ground. Next thing you know, bam, a group of women appeared. Some women, wives, right, appeared. So he was like, oh, man, this is amazing. This is my day. Shoot, let me go ahead and do the third nail. So he went ahead and nailed the third nail in. And guess what happened? Children came, almost. So he's like, oh, man, I'm surrounded by children. I'm surrounded by women and money. You know what? Let me go ahead and take this first nail that I digged into the ground. I'm going to take that nail out and I'm going to go ahead and use it as a fourth nail, even though he didn't make the sacrifice with the fourth nail. So he tried to finagle the system. So guess what happened when he undid that first nail and tried to reposition it and put it in the ground in another place? Guess what showed up? EB, Ajagun, right? Loss, negative energy, they all showed up, right? So from that day on, he had difficulties. And therefore on, this old dude has been considered Ogbe Òkànràn, right? So briefly, what we can all extract from this wisdom, because it's medicine in wisdom, right? And one of the big things that stands out to me is, like I said, you can't make partial sacrifice and expect full blessings, right? You can't go against what E5 says and then expect to get the full blessing, right? We can't break taboos and not feed Odus and expect the fullness, the richness, and the full array that E5 say, right? And you can't play the system. You can't play the spirit realm. You can't Come on now. You know what I mean? The best thing to do is to make the full at bow, make the full change that you need to make in your life, so that when you're building this road, this bridge in your life, you want that bridge and road in your life to be strong so it can be successful. So when you travel on it, it doesn't collapse, right? You want to make sure that what you're doing does not be undone. So if I already told Ogbe, hey, you're going to need 4 nails and 8,000, right? It was specific, right? So guys, even when you're, taking advice from our ancestors or authorities, sometimes you might see like, oh, well, I want to do it this way or that way. But if spirit suggested be this way, then 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the best way for it to go. And it's up to us to have that faith, right? To say, you know what, I'm going to just follow the wisdom of Ifa. I'm not going to go against it, even though it's something I do not know yet or fully understand or see, but I'm going to still follow the advice. So that way, when I travel, my road is planned and is laid out. Guys, this is All I Fame in the Oracle. I hope this message finds you well. And that's exactly why we're doing spiritual work around this particular energy, this road opening energy, casting lots and reading the roads of your life and destiny right now as we going into this new year, right? As we're in another whole new cycle, and then there's going to be some more cycles coming up. Let our roads be clear. Let our minds be clear. And let us build things that's going to be strong and sustainable in our lives. Ashe, ashe, ashe.